If you're someone who's stuck in reflective mode, this video is for you. Sometimes we're not stuck because we don't know enough. Sometimes we're stuck because we know too much. A trap that can easily makes you feel stuck is wanting or needing to learn more. A lot of smart, intelligent people feel stuck. And the reason isn't that they don't know enough, but because they need to learn more, or they feel the need to learn more before taking actions. And the thing is that knowledge is not a destination. Knowledge is something that you acquire slowly during your journey. And when you acquire this knowledge, you start to implement it in your life to get the result you want. But it shouldn't it shouldn't be something that keeps you stuck. And a lot of people stay stuck in that phase, mostly because of fear. But the thing is, you can learn as much as you want, but this will not take you out of this place. It's very paradoxical because we would think that by learning more, we would be more clear about where we want to go or what we have to do. But most of the time, it just creates more confusion. The more you learn, the more you realize that you you need to learn more, and it creates that whole cycle of learning more and sensing that you don't know enough, and then you start learning more and you stay stuck in that cycle. And the easy way to get out of this cycle and to break that cycle is to actually it's not to stop learning, because I do believe we should learn our entire life. We're always learning, but learning without implementing what you learn is just a waste of time. And it does keep you stuck in that cycle of needing to learn more, because you learn things that you actually don't use. The fact is, it's actually easier to stay stuck in your mind when you learn more or when you know more. When you know a lot and you don't actually use that knowledge, it just stay in your mind, and it creates that loop of overthinking. And the best way to actually take you out of this loop is to actually use the knowledge you gain, either by taking action, by implementing what you learn, or by teaching it, or by using it in some way. And in my experience, but also in the feedback that I had around me, is that knowledge is best used when you learn something and then you move or you take an action. You learn something else and then you take another action, or you use it in some way, and you learn something more, and that way it creates that dynamic cycle instead of just that loop, of thinking about something without seeing it in movement. And yeah, the best way to actually use what you learn is to actually by taking action and starting, not needing to learn more or staying stuck in that need for knowledge. So the conclusion for this video is really that knowledge without embodiment becomes paralysis. And the truth is you don't need a better explanation or to learn more. What you need is to get a smaller lens or narrowing your narrowing what you learn, grounding that knowledge into life experience or conversations or something in daily life or in actions. And the last thing is that you don't need to integrate everything you know. You just need to choose one thing and to start from there. And then from that initial question or that initial problem, you take action when you learn something, and then when another issue comes up, you can start to learn more. That way you don't stay stuck in learning, especially in self-development. It's really easy to stay stuck in that cycle. And we kind of forget why we started in the first place. So that's why it's really important to start with an initial question or an initial problem. That way we don't get lost into learning more, searching more, and we just use the knowledge that we have to fix that issue or to make that improvement. So I hope that video helped you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.